is Omnipotent episode 10. I will be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Kadokawa's logo. I mean, at least in my opinion, it is just pure, sheer, utter perfection, if you ask me. Alright, now it's back. Hell yeah. And the way he smiled too when he did that. Our Hawk. Daniel seems like a cool dude. At least based off of the... It's a shame that they didn't come here for pleasantries, though. And shit is about... Well, I'm assuming shit's about to go down. Unless they're saving the much more tense stuff for a future episode, because I guess when it comes to calmer anime that are similar in tone to this series, they sometimes do save their humongous, cool, epic tier set pieces for the finishing stretch. I mean, yeah, that isn't the case in every scenario, but I wouldn't fault the series for doing that if it went that route. Although, in saying that, I just hope the series does not end on a cliffhanger. But then again, you can never be sure with isekai nowadays, especially ones based off of either light novels, manga, web novels, whatever the case may be. Ah, man, I'm gonna miss this opening song a lot. Because I don't remember where, but I remember looking up a while ago that the series is set for 12 episodes. Pretty much just this and 2 more, and then the series, well, the season's over. And that's going to be immensely saddening. Yes, now it's back. Yeah, but she wouldn't... Yeah, plus she wouldn't want to sweat out the clothing that she currently has. Well, yeah, that too. Oh, isn't that the... Oh, I was out... I was about to say that dress kind of looks like the one she normally wears, but then I take that back. God, I mean, don't get me wrong. Arce looks great with the rope she has, but just thinking about that outfit, it just feels like it suits her the most. And oh. Although, if that's the case, what would they be called if it's a tier above high grade potions? Would it called super high? I mean, how would it even work? Well, anyways. This is nice in on itself, though. Oh! Oh! Yo, that's nice! It's cool to see how, even in a subtle way, you have, say, affecting the world of the series. And just being there. It's actually really cute to see where even a small, seemingly small actions can have at least semi-big impact. You know, the way this guy says it with gravitas and confidence, I like it. Stay being fucking modest. She is among the best. But that modesty is what makes her so damn lovable, though. And how humble she is, too. Alright. The more they're shuffled down, the more I think he's a sweet individual. I mean, I'm not gonna blame her. She really has any opportunities of going into the outside towns, cities, so she might as well take advantage. Yeah, more Hawk, a better responsibility. Yeah. And also how scenes like that show you how considerate he is too. I'm pretty sure our Oh boy, I wonder where Hawk is going with this. Yes! I don't feel like just gonna blush like a tomato. Ha! Okay, now he's not being subtle about them compliments anymore. Oh! Yes, say it. Handsome, charming, breathtaking. Son of a bitch! So close! Oh, man, that hurts. But who knows? Maybe she'll full on compliment Hawk eventually when that happens. That's gonna feel utterly amazing. Cordelia seems like a sweet lady. And you know, I actually do like this because even though, yes, it emphasizes in the series that Sei's a fast learner, it's always nice seeing her learn things from a variety of different people. Because not only does it expand the world of the series, it also gives us more, say, characterization, seeing how she interacts with different people of different ages, different genders, and also social status, too. Oh, that Cordea's face is fucking adorable. Yours is like a mini little factory. Liking would be an understatement. So he absolutely adores making potions. I wonder why she emphasized so much, though. Damn it! I didn't want any interruptions. I actually love seeing Sei talk with Cornelia. Yeah, that dude looks like he can fucking embrace a watermelon and just rip it without even using his hand, just by flexing. Oh. Well, he's going to be in for quite the shocker because the stuff Sei makes is super legitimate. Pretty sure our girl might be inclined of helping him out. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Hey, you know. Whoa! I like how he just instantly broke the personal space barrier. But I like that, though. Shows you how hyperactive and how charismatic and how much of an extrovert he is, even. I don't think Sei pays much mind to it, though. You know what? Sei's right now. He kind of is like a puppy with the way. Yeah! With the way he went all close. That is actually puppy-like, and I mean that in a good way. That'd be quite the well, yeah, quite the ask because, well, Sei is really effective doing certain things. She ain't a miracle worker. Hmm. Wait. When I mean by diary, I wonder if it's a diary that may have belonged to a previous saint because with the way they're talking about this. Hmm. Hey, speaking of which, that town kind of reminds me of the Circle town in Shingeki no Kyojin to an extent. I don't know, for some reason a lot of isekai animes kind of give me those vibes. Hmm. And I like moments like this because aside from showing to his kindness, it shows you your amount of book smarts and actually being able to memorize large amounts of information in a small amount of time too. I just wish they would have like spread out Cornelia and say conversing a bit longer though because I feel like this would have been fun to see spread out over like maybe an episode of material and I felt like they just rushed through this a bit too quickly. I wonder if it was longer in the light novel that the series is based off of. Hmm. Oh shit. Tone instantly got more serious. Hmm. Speaking of which, I haven't actually mentioned it yet, but the animations has been good like usual. But I always gotta give extra shout out to the background artists because they always make all the backgrounds look detailed. I appreciate that. Mm. I wonder if the Great Alchemist was a former saint, though. Especially when she's saying stuff like that, when she's like, "You should be the one to read it." I'm like, okay. That means there's gotta be more to it than just meets the eye, then. Hmm. Aw. Seems like a sweet person who wrote that. Aw. I mean, that is life. It's got its high points and it also has its low points, unfortunately. And life on occasions is just about trying to make do with what you got. Damn. Pretty damn freaking hardcore. Oh. Ooh, man, he is. Now that's part of animation there. Because even though, yes, there's a no animation going on, like the artwork is so detailed and showing the condition of her brother that it really makes it painful to look at. Jeez. Oh. I mean, one of our options might be to go to maybe try going to a different land, getting maybe some seeds or information, and then utilizing it in the nation that's in famine. Maybe that could work. I don't know. That's my guess. Wait a minute. And I'm assuming this goal. Yeah, that had to have been caused by her. That sounds like a saint-like feat, if you ask me. That sounds similar to what Say did when Hawk was in danger, where all of a sudden, the magic. That means she has to be a saint. I mean, yeah, isn't have like the same effect that Say did because hers just sort of. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like really, a golden glow that spread throughout the whole area. Kind of sounds similar to what Say's done in the past. I mean, thankfully they've got a mage right there that can heal, unbeknownst to them. Whoa. Well, I mean, hey, at least there ain't any dead bodies though on the positive side. I like how he talks about all matter of fact. I wouldn't say all of them are doing A-okay, but hey, at least there doesn't look to be any casualties. Yeah, it looks like some people might have lost either an eye or limbs or. Okay, that dude with like the dark hair looks completely busted up. And now the legend of Sei's name is gonna spread around throughout the land more than it already has been spreading. I mean, that's a nice way of mixing a lie with some truth. Because he. I mean, unfortunately, though. Oh, shit. Whoa, 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 hold the fuck up. No, no, I hope that doesn't imply that Hawk is in danger. Huh. Get him in. That's out. Oh, shit. Wait, is she gonna utilize teleportation? I don't know if she should be utilizing every heal because if she's gonna go to the night, she's gonna need at least as much stamina as possible. Oh no, no, you know what? No, that makes sense. If she can heal these men, maybe they'll be inclined of. Oh no, never mind. I thought she was gonna ask for their help. But you know what? No, that actually tells you a lot about how much of a genuinely great person Say is because instead of thinking of conserving her energy and going straight to where the knights are at, her first thought was to instantly heal the people in the surrounding. Oh, they're Hawking dead. He just looks so wounded, but nothing that a bit of healing can't fix. Or at least I would have. Whoa! Oh, oh my. I mean, at the very least, though. Oh! I mean, whatever the case may be, it looks like that's gonna at least completely heal him if he has wounds. Although I'd like to believe that blood is from the monster that he killed, and not from Hawk. Yeah, he probably killed a creature, or maybe that was blood because maybe he helped evacuate one of his wounded fellow knights, and maybe that's why Hawk had all bloody clothing. That's what my guess. I mean, hey, that just shows you how much he loves him. I wouldn't blame her though. I don't. I think like is an understatement. He absolutely loves that. Well, looks like a great amount of emotional stress is what ends up being the trigger for Say, because that's twice now, and not just that, but also applied to when the alchemist here healed her own brother Kurt, and that was through a lot of emotional distress. And it seems like love also has something to do with it too, because the way she was doing that with her heart, I think she might actually be figuring it out. Oh man, that's too fucking adorable. I mean, she gonna have to do it eventually, though. But I can't understand why she'd be scared, though. You can't say it's just a matter of time. I mean, yeah, it'll probably take you at least a small bit. Oh, so it is love. Oh my! I love the sound of that. Now, holy cow! This episode actually impressed me more than I thought. First half had me a little bit worried, I ain't gonna lie, because I still have the stance of they should have at least given us an episode with Cornelia and Say. But, despite that, the episode was a fantastic 8.5 out of 10 caliber episode because we got a lot in this small amount of time. We got to, at the very least, see Say pick up a lot more knowledge this week. And we got to see her figure out, even though she doesn't want to admit it straight up, we know that she knows subconsciously that, yeah, love is the trigger for her sane abilities. And I love how this episode confirms it, too. That's another thing that was absolutely wonderful about this episode. And in addition to that, something else that I also really liked about this episode, just the way it, like, can make suspense at like the drop of a hat. It'll just have everything be all casual. Then all of a sudden, it's got Say all fucking worried about Hawk. And then afterwards, it was revealed that no, Hawk wasn't really majorly injured. I'm like, oh, this series, it knows how to pull at the heartstrings of its characters and also its audience. But for that, I gotta salute it because that is just absolutely amazing. Just shows you how amazing the writing is. Because if the writing were not amazing, it would not have that effect on me at all. I would be completely indifferent if that ended up being the case. So I also gotta give credit where credit's due on that. As for other things, I do love how when it comes to hockey, he is becoming more bolder because the compliments he's giving towards Say, they're becoming more and more obvious, and I do love that because it shows he's becoming much more open in their friendship, which I hope eventually it turns into more than just a friendship, if you all know what I mean. So that's another thing that I also like about this episode because it's showing you constantly changing character dynamics. I love how this episode has some world building because at least we do find out that there was other saints before Say. So that's another nice thing. Well, I guess the series kind of already did imply that there have been saints before. But it's nice to at the very least get confirmation on the circumstances of one of the previous saints, though, regardless of that fact. And that's what I thought this episode had amazing world building. And to top it all off, aside from all the things that the episode did. I do like that person that hosted Say. I thought he was actually pretty damn cool, and it made the episode pretty dang lively. And that's why. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention. But just like the first thought that Say had in the episode was to, even though yes, there was a possibility that Say Hawk and his men could have been majorly injured. I love how Say's first thought was to heal the mercenary group and then go check up on the safety of the knights. I love that because it shows you how much Shay has grown. Because you gotta remember, a few episodes ago, she was contemplating whether she should keep her abilities a secret or whether she would heal everyone. And now Say's changed to the point that instead of thinking, she just automatically reacts with healing people in the surrounding area and then going to check up on her loved one. That right there is a substantial growth. That's what I thought the episode was fantastic, because it shows you that it ain't just Hawk changing. It's also Say changing too, and for the better. And that's what I thought. Even though, yes, the script did rush things, the episode did enough to warrant an 8.5 out of 10 from me. The only thing the rushing did is it prevented this episode from being a 9 out of 10, but it was still a fantastic episode regardless. As for other elements, the animation quality was really good, because animation staff, when they showed off that golden radiating energy from Say, it didn't have to look as good as it did, yet the animators, they're just such amazing people of their craft that they made it look so extravagant looking that I'm just like, wow. And these are just some of the best professionals in the animation industry. So that's why, from a visual standpoint, I gotta give it credit. Especially the little details like those wooden crates. I love how you can see a bit scratched up, dinged. I love how during the episode you see the beautiful plant life. Thought that looks gorgeous. Naturally, every scene where characters are emoting looks really darn beautiful. And I even love some of the cinematography too, like when you had Hawk talking to Say, you see like the full moon in like the window, and you have the moon act as lighting to give the series a variety of different looks, different hues for some visual variety. That's what I also really loved about this episode. And the series doing things like that, it just makes the series a visual delight to look at every single week. That's what I thought the episode, at least from my perspective, was just absolutely great from a visual standpoint. Yeah, it may not have had action, but damn, the animators, even from like the most simplest sequences, they just made things pop. That was. As for voice performances, what can I say? Everyone does the great job they usually do. Honestly, I don't have much to say other than, my goodness, everyone was just fantastic. And that's why I loved the episode. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts and how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below if you're inclined of sharing your thoughts. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe if you do not want to miss my The Saint's Magic Power is Omnipotent episode 11 reaction, because fuck yes. I'm definitely going to be reacting to episode 11 and also 12 whenever they come out. But anyways, I'd like to say again, thank y'all very much for watching my video, and I hope y'all have a fun, great day, everyone. Bye-bye.